Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer. Welcome back. We are hanging out with Stephen Scher and Grace, talking about how they got to 4.5 million subscribers in 2 years, all the behind the scenes tricks, tips, and tactics that they implemented. And today we're talking about their thumbnail strategy. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer. Welcome to Video Creators. We are all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their lives. They're reaching millions of people, impacting tons of lives with a positive message of share the love, right? You say that every single video at the end of every single one. And as my kid watches your content, I'm glad that he's hearing that, you know? So besides from people like me, you know, like, share love with your sister, come on, you know, but hearing it from you too. So one of the ways you get my kids into your content is you have engaging thumbnails, and my kids look like, which one do I want? Oh, that one. What are you doing strategically to kind of make it so that your thumbnails are clickable?
Just like your YouTube videos that you create, your thumbnails need to encapsulate that same message. YouTube is a very visual platform, and so your thumbnails should be the exact same thing. They should be very visual, and they should basically be able to tell the entire story without actually having to put text or a title below it. So when Grace and I create thumbnails, we try to create something that's natural, that also occurs within the video, and kind of encapsulates the whole topic of the video. So a lot of times Grace and I will actually sit down and we actually plan out the title and the thumbnail before actually going to film the video. Because like Grace always says, you can't have a video without a thumbnail. So when we do thumbnails, you know, also you want to make them colorful, bright, contrasty, you know, very clickbait type thumbnails.
But not too distracting with too much color or too much going on. Just very simple, telling the story.
Who does the thumbnail design between you two?
One person will be working on it, and once they think it's like done to a certain extent, the other person will see it, because 2 brains is better than 1.
Absolutely. I love how you guys are working together like that. You know, I'm thinking that thumbnail's awesome, and then those like, well, maybe not. Or maybe it is, but you can make it better this way. I think that's really good for us to have people that we could bounce ideas off of and get feedback from, because a lot of creators are just working on their own by themselves, and like sometimes they don't even have family or people who care about what they're doing. Their wife is like, why are you in the basement all the time? Just having like a community of people that could, like there's Facebook groups and stuff too, maybe you could, I know a lot of people tweet out their like thumbnail images, like which one would you guys, like do you guys do that or not really?
Just kind of bounce it off each other.
Yeah.
But I mean, more data points the better.
Or even just taking a break from the thumbnail for a little bit to refresh your brain so you're not staring at the same thing for too long, and you might see it better once you take a break.
You said you plan out your thumbnails and titles before you start, which is awesome. Do you then pose and take the picture, or you guys like take a still frame from the video? Or
I would say 99% of the time it's always we take a picture.
Yeah.
Because again, you're planning it before you film. If you think about it, if you spend all this time filming a video, let's say you spend 10 hours filming a video. Okay, awesome, we filmed the video, that was a long day of work. Then you go home, you get it edited and all that. And you know, like a day or 2 later, it's ready to go, and you go, oh, I didn't take a thumbnail. Well, you spent 2 days filming a video, and no one's going to click on it because you don't have a thumbnail that's going to cause people to get into and watch your video. So that's why it's very important to plan that out beforehand.
A lot of people, they create based on what they know, which is television. And in television, you turn it on, it's already playing for you. But on YouTube, it doesn't just play for you. You actually have to pick something and click on it. And I think that sometimes we forget, because we're used to television world, that like there's no thumbnails there, and it's like an afterthought, right? As opposed to YouTube, like you said, it doesn't matter how good your content is if no one's enticed to click on it in the first place. Now you guys, I'm assuming, have a pretty high mobile audience, given the audience. So is there anything that you guys consider for mobile specifically when you craft your thumbnails?
Yeah, the bottom right corner, which is where the timestamp goes. You want to make sure not to have anything in that corner. Anything that's kind of like, oh, look here, look at this thing, because it can get covered up by the timestamp. When Grace kind of exports things, we always put it into the platform and see kind of how it looks on different devices, because it can change and look different on different things. So we kind of adjust it that way.
Awesome, love it. Thumbnails will make a huge difference in how your channel grows and performs, but they're complemented by a title. And so there's ways to use both of those together for maximum click-through rates, and we're gonna talk about that in the next video. Click what you see on your screen, and we'll dive into that with you next.